think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
Feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Dance in the wind!
Now you see what I can do!
Sleep now!
Settling wind!
They left you! You got it up for cover,
No
okay?
further! This one's all
Where
mine!
that came from?
I'll stop its tongue!
Thanks, Kitara!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'm ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Purge malevolence! Arctic waterfall!
Bloody hell!
Far enough!
You're ready!
Stockpile!
Do it! Air
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like we won.
Hi, Hoodle!
Eternal devastation!
Sleep now!
Benediction.
Here goes!
Heal!
Not in your dreams!
Soaring light spear! Rising falcon! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! Leave it to you!
Where would that came from?
You're my pistol! Fake flash! You picked the wrong fight! Rising falcon!
Purge malevolence!
You're finished!
Arctic waterfall!
Here I come!
More for the stockpile!
Soaring light spear!
I'll run you through! These fists have got your name on them!
Leave the charge to me!
Here I come! It's over! Rising falcon!
Can't get out of this! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here I come! Take this! It's over!
Hurricane! Eagle fly!
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I can... feel my power growing!
Discourteous, aren't you?
Wind! Heal!
Now you see what I can do!
Far enough!
Raging storm!
This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Here
You're
goes!
mine!
Confiscated!
It's over!
Tempted!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Thunder
Eternal devastation! Radiant light! Regenerate! Thanks. Our arts are being interrupted. Now! Thanks. Talent Falcon! Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind!
I'm ready! In an instant! Impact Claw! Shine! Radiant light! You picked the wrong fight!
Lightning of raging
Eternal
cannon!
devastation!
That's
Severing
fine.
Blade!
Sleep now.
Eat this!
Rising Falcon!
Take this!
I'm ready!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go. What's this thing?
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Coming through!
Everlasting dark.
It's over!
Now you see what I can do!
This is my fault. From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation! Not done yet! Benediction light.
Supernova! Ready!
Not done!
Dragon Shout!
It's over!
Inferno Punch!
Win! I'll thank you! Too fast! Stand back! Keep it up!
I'll be saving this one. Light astral energy! More where that came from.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love. Dragon
I'll be
Swarm!
saving this one.
Another incantation ruined. Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Illuminate the
My
top!
turn! Benediction
Eat
light.
this!
You picked the wrong fight!
Do it! Eagle Assault! That'll teach us for getting cocky. Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I'm much... Shine! Radiant light! Eternal devastation! Regeneration! Allow me to help. Can't get out of this! Here I come! Don't suffer in silence. On your
Illuminate the dark!
Right,
I'm ready!
Eat this!
Far enough! You're mine! Resonate with the earth! Eternal devastation! Our arts are being interrupted. Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Crush! Regenerate! Another incantation ruined. Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn! Can you take it? Win! Elusive deity! Rising Falcon! It's time! You're finished! You picked the wrong fight! I'm here I come! Dominate! In an instant! Impact Claw! Shine! Now! Radiant you're mine!
Wind astral energy! Raging cascade!
Let us on your
Rising Falcon! Dragon Swarm!
Magic advance! Sleep now!
Behold! The Earth's pulse! Tectonic vision!
Step back! This one's all law! What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
In a bind? Not done yet!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind!
Shine!
It's over!
Regeneration! Regenerate!
Oh,
I owe you one.
Shazam! Crossblade!
Allow me to help you.
Now!
Cross law! Hey! Blow them away! Don't push yourself too hard. Right, here goes! Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Swallow that! Soaring light spear!
They look what I can do. But they're big.
You're mine!
Not in your dreams.
Infinite deity! Dragon shout! Rising Falcon! This one's all mine! Heal! Eat dirt!
Lightning orb!
No escape! I'm ready! In an instant! Impact block! My turn! Resonate with the earth! Soaring light spear! Rising Falcon! Dragon form! No arms are being interrupted. Here I come! It's over!
Sleep now.
Win! I'll finish you here and now! Rising Falcon! Don't leave! Hey! Blow them away!
Raging Cascade!
My turn! Dragon swarm! I'll face
I
you!
can do this all day.
Benediction, take this!
Blah, blah, blah.
Heal! Rising Falcon!
Free
It's
swallow.
over! Damn!
Sleep
I'm
now.
gonna take this! Everlasting
It's over.
Take this! Inferno Punch! Anything in order! Rending you apart! You picked the wrong fight! Take this! You're finished! Eternal devastation!
Air thrust.
Onward and upward.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Here goes.
That freaking does it! Denied!
Steel force.
I'll grind you into stone! I can carve through armor! The
Not
tempest
on my
engulfs you! Eternal devastation! On your knees!
Raging
Charge! Super swallow!
Celestial hammer.
Take storm! Rising Falcon!
Ice prison.
See what happened there as you crossed. Forgive me. Shouldn't have done that.
Thanks. That was just what I needed.
Unit vanquished soul with now in the groove.
Lightning orb.
Radiant here I come. Force of regeneration. Win. Eat this. Regenerate.
Dance in the wind.
You're finished. I owe you one. I'm not done.
Lightning orb.
You're mine. Let's do it. Regeneration. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. My turn. Dragon Swarm. That's shattering the pieces. Attack time. You're finished! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Dance in the wind.
Dragon Swarm! Whoa now! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! My exploits are bearing fruit. Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
No backing down!
No further!
Eat this! Talon Hurricane!
Tempest Blast!
Everlasting
Force
darkness!
Field! Not in your
Simian
street!
pest! I shall feel you where you stand!
Severing Wind!
Tempest Blast! Ready to go! Celestial Hurricane! Ice Crystal!
Take it! Eternal devastation!
Now!
Suddenly! In an instant! Impact Cross! Not a chance!
Illuminate the
Take it!
shadow! Come Holy Glimmer!
Now I'm in the groove!
Severing Wind!
Now! Frozen!
Hammer!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renan like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Ciclodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.